Hello again, everybody. This is Chris Conklin with the Chanute Channel, and in the studio today, I'm happy to have with me Tabetha. She's from the TriValley, and we asked her to come in to talk a little bit about the organization, where it came from, who it services, what they do, so that you can be better informed on some of the activities and things that go on in the TriValley within our area and your viewing audience. So welcome and thank you for coming in.
Nice to meet with you, Chris. This afternoon, I'd like to discuss TriValley and what we do. And I believe we started back in the mid-70s. A few parents got together and wanted to serve their children and find staffing for them to better help their needs. And that's what TriValley does. We start with the CDDO process where you can go in, you can find the provider and the services that best fit you. We have residential, case management, supported employment, day services, and so you pick the services that best fit your needs, whether you need all of them or just some of them. And currently I am the employment specialist, and I help them get jobs in the community and help them with training and
All kinds of different things.
all kinds of different things.
So now, who typically would be the people that you're looking for, and how do you go about finding them for TriValley? You mentioned that you can send them out to do services and then find matches for them.
Well, Chris, what they would do is they would come in and they would go through our CDDO office and find the services that best fit them. Once they are part of our services, depending on their needs and what kind of help that they would need, they could, if they needed employment, they would come to me and let me know what kind of employment they were interested in and what they needed to do. And we would try to find the job that best served them. Okay. TriValley provides case management, residential, and day services. Residential could be just a pop-in, a couple hours at a time. It could be clear up to 24/7 services. Our day service programs we have in Chanute, Iola, and Fort Scott, and they provide transportation, job services, in-house contract work, and supported employment. Okay, we function on the IDD waiver and which is adults with disabilities, and we want to fulfill their need for life in the community as they would want, as we would want.
Okay, give me some examples of the type of work that these individuals with disabilities would be performing.
Well, Chris, it depends on their capabilities, and they are capable of doing so many more things than a lot of people would think of. They perform janitorial skills, they can do light hand assembly, mailers, stuffing envelopes for big companies or school districts we have worked for. They have worked at Custom Signals and still do for several years. They bag the wire kits and the bolt kits from section to section, which it requires great detail. We work for Gates, and I have one that works there in-house, and then they have several contracts at the Iola Service Center as well that they do for Gates. And they run drills, for that they run cutters, drills, and sanders. So they do run light machinery. We have a beller at our Chanute Service Center for our shredding contracts, and it comes in by the truckloads. They'll sort it, pull all the paper clips and carbon, everything out of it, shred it all in-house, everything's confidential. Then they put it through the beller and send it off for recycling. They recycle cardboard. They bring it in, they'll break it down. They'll also bell it up and haul it in. Just about anything light, repetitive, janitorial. I have a couple that are doing window washing downtown Iola and Chanute, and they're doing a great job.
So now these services that are performed by these individuals, do they they're compensated or paid for these services?
Yes, if you're a company and are interested in working with TriValley, you can either contract through TriValley themselves, or you can hire the individual and they would be your employee. They can work part-time or as needed, or they can work up to full-time depending on their capabilities.
So now, do you have a database or some type of listing where an employer can look for a particular type of individual with a skill set that they need?
What they could do is they could contact me at my office and tell me what they were looking for, and we have had that done in a couple successful matches from that. And so they would just let me know what kind of employer that they are, or employee that they would need, and I would see what I could do about matching somebody to that position.
I know that you guys do a lot of fundraising. You do annual giveaways, which are quite large, you know, with, you know, like RV sets and vehicles and all that type of thing. Are all of the different agencies involved in that together, or is that just something that is done here in Chanute?
It is a Tri-Valley wide, Iola, Fort Scott, and Chanute. We service Allen, Neosho, Bourbon, and Woodson County. Our mailers and our fundraisers, they do go countrywide as far as the Friends of Tri-Valley area.
Okay.
And they have had good success with our truck giveaways and our cruise night fundraisers, and we've built several houses from those fundraisers for our persons served.
Yeah, you have a new complex that's over in the Osa Martin subdivision, and you have, is that 6 bedrooms, I understand?
It is a 6-bedroom home, yes.
Okay, and then who lives in those facilities?
Those are our persons served
Okay.
that come through our services and gives them homes in the community, so they're more integrated with everybody else in the social life.
So they're still self-sufficient in a way, but it's just that they can coordinate or communicate and be around others with same needs.
We have ones that live in homes of their own, apartments, and some that choose to live together in a home like the one at Osa Johnson's.
Now, do the residents have to pay for that to live there, or is that funded through another service? How does that work?
They do pay for their part of the housing.
That you can provide.
It is their home, and depending on their staffing needs, they do have staff with them, or like I said, for residential, most of our homes are 24-hour sites, but we also have homes that are their homes, their apartments, and they have people come in and see to their needs and make sure that they get to where they want to be in the community. We have ones that are completely independent. They have several friends in the community. They go to races, they go to the rodeos and community events, and that's our goal, is to get them community oriented. Our administration office and our CDDO offices are based in Chanute, but we do have our own, each Chanute, Iola, and Fort Scott has their own service center and their own transportation areas. So we have so many clients that do come to Chanute in the Chanute area, and then we also have the clients in the Iola area that would go there, and then our clients in the Fort Scott area attend there.
Anybody that's watching and they're interested in your program and they want to know more about TriValley, how can they get more information? Do you have a Facebook, a website, or how can they get in touch with you?
There is a TVDS website at, I believe it's tvds.org, but they would contact our CDDO office and talk to Paula or Kathy, and they would be able to give them more information about services and providers and stuff of that nature. If you're interested in employment with TriValley, come on in and fill in an application and set it up. We're usually looking for help in some place or another. We do have a volunteer program that you can fill out a volunteer sheet that they will put you through, and then you can come out and visit, and if you have craft ideas or anything like that you'd be able to help volunteer, and that would be great. If you're interested in TriValley or any of TriValley services, please feel free to give us a call. If you're interested in supported employment clients, that would be great. Please give me a call, and we'll see what we can do about getting you set up.
Okay, great. Well, we thank you for coming in today and giving us a little bit more information on the TriValley program and how it works. And if you need more information, then just go ahead and contact TriValley office here in Chanute or Iola or Fort Scott, and they can set you up with whatever you're looking for or point you in the right direction. For the Chanute Channel, I'm Chris Conklin.